FILMIC Vlog, episode 13. Well, 2018 is pretty much right around the corner. Literally, today, as I'm recording this, it's December 29th, so there's 2 more days left in the year. And, if I can take this moment to reflect upon everything that I hoped I would have accomplished this year, it's kind of one of those things where you write down goals and you do your best to see them through, to the very end. And I'm proud that I was able to accomplish all my goals except for one. You always do your best with what you can. And, what I've learned is as long as you do your best, then you can't fault yourself for, short miscomings, or not achieving something that you set out to. Because I think that's a goal that you can, it's a goal that you can put on for next year or, the year after. I think it's doing your best to not being so attached to achieving the goal, but just knowing that you did your best, that's all we can ever do. And this year has been a pretty emotional roller coaster for me, there's been a lot of ups and downs when it comes to building a business. Been a lot of good stuff, a lot of not so good stuff, a lot of in-between stuff. And yeah, it's definitely been a year of learning not so much what to do, but I guess I think it's more about learning why you're doing it. The how you do it, I think that's something that, not to say it comes easy, but the how is something you can figure out. The why is something that will prevent you from accomplishing and achieving what you set out to. It's the why you're doing something is more important, because if you're doing it with not the best intentions, if you're not doing it because it's going to serve others, and also it's not going to serve your heart, I think that's where the universe kind of comes into play, and it reminds you very, very up in your face, and it reminds you pretty badly, that if you're not doing it for the right reasons, then it's not going to happen, not at all. So this year has definitely been a year of reflecting on going back to why I set out to become a filmmaker, why I set out to become a better storyteller and a better documentary filmmaker, at the heart of it. And I think we've all been there, more or less. I'm not sure exactly what your story is, but I know that we've all been in a position where we've strive so hard to set a financial goal or start a new business, or leave our job like I did and set out on our own venture, just to, I guess, be so hopeful in the beginning that things would just happen overnight, or in a year, or in 2 years, or in 3 years. But what I've seen and what I've learned, watching and observing others in their journeys, it's a long journey. You're gonna have to stick it out through at least 7 years, 10 years, before things start to come to fruition, the way that you had envisioned and the way that you dreamt. It's just a sucky thing that I hope, you guys can take away from. So yeah, I hope you guys can take away from that, learn from that, learn from my mistakes. And I hope that's what you guys learn from my channel in general, not just these vlogs, which I do every so often, but from the rest of my content. I hope that you guys take away things that you either like or don't like, and then you can do your own research and you can do your own experiments, right, and test things out for yourself. And I hope my content, my channel, becomes a part of your journey. At the end of the day, that's why I created this YouTube channel, was to bring value to anyone that I could in regards to filmmaking, camera gear, personal experience, my own thoughts, my own way of doing things, right? And you guys just take that for what it is, right, and bring it into your own lives, into your own professional careers. But as we wind down 2018, these last 2 days, maybe even this last day, I guess, when I'm editing this thing, I hope that you guys find a New Year's resolution for 2019 that becomes more than just a 3-week or a 4-week fad. I hope you guys create a resolution for yourself that you're going to keep your word and keep a vow to yourself and make a resolution that's going to last for the rest of your life. And I think I'll leave it at that. Hopefully I am in focus right now. Alright. Apologies if the audio isn't so great right now. Just using a shotgun mic and I'm outside next to an ocean. But as I'm here in this moment, 2 years ago, I remember I asked myself if I wanted to start documenting my life, starting a vlog. And I did so just pretty much like everyone else, just used my cell phone, had a point and shoot camera. Now I just still have a Canon G7X, anyone wondering. And I just started documenting my life, documenting my days as a way to kind of catalog, what's been going on in my life, personal things, professional things, goals, dreams, emotions, right? All those just the ins and outs of life, and it's been an interesting ride. It's only been 2 years since I asked myself that question, and it's only been probably a little over a year and a half since I actually started to document my life in this fashion, with these FILMIC vlogs. And I hope that when you guys watch these vlogs, it inspires you to create something that's unique to you. As I feel like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, it's a great way for us to share our lives. But share in a way that is creative and that's unique to you. Don't just follow what everyone else is doing because it's getting millions of views, or lots of shares, lots of subscribers, things like that. Because I think that's a surefire way for you to fail in the end. In the moment that sounds kind of crazy and it sounds kind of stupid, right? Like, why would you not want to do what everyone else is doing if it's getting millions of views and millions of followers, right? But if you follow anyone's journey, you're not doing what's right in your heart, and you're not doing what's right and unique to you. And if you look back at everyone that you follow right now that has the subscribers number, that has if you look at everyone now that has all these followers and subscribers, and they're probably people that you aspire to be, right? And the people that inspire you. If you look at how they started and where they are now, it's because they followed their heart and they did exactly what was unique to them. So, that's my little word of wisdom, I guess you can say. But yeah, 2018, it's closing in 2 days, and I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who's been following my journey since the beginning, and I hope you guys continue to follow my journey, and equally as important, I hope you guys continue to follow your journey in the end. I think the sun's coming up and I'm probably overexposed somewhere over here, but that's okay too. But yeah, so remember, friends, every day you have an opportunity to create your experience and to write and tell your own story. My name is David Lee, and I'm gonna catch you guys in 2019.